What is going on, everybody? It's Gordon Xavier here to share with you guys a little bit of love, some thoughts, and a dream log. It's been a while since I've talked about my dream life, but it's changed a lot in some really, really cool ways. And I wanted to share something with you guys today that is really special to me. It's very special. Over the last few months, I've done a lot of soul searching, man, diving deep and looking at parts of my consciousness that I didn't even know was damaged. And in regards to my consciousness being damaged, one of the areas it was damaged in was my heart. And for those of you who have been following me for a while, you know, but to those of you who don't, when I was younger, my mother passed away. She passed away when I was 7 years old, man. And it hurt a lot, and for a long time, I was so young that I was unconsciously in pain from my mother, passing away at such a young age. And there were so many things that I didn't really get to experience growing up, especially in regards to that motherly, nurturing, loving energy. And so, I was able to address that in the last couple months, and it's really healed up a lot of my heart. And I've noticed that my energy flows different. My consciousness has shifted. And what's really cool about that is my dreams have been affected in a way they've never been affected. And my mom's been visiting me in dreams. I've been seeing her. And seeing her, like her, with her hair. My mom had really pretty black, jet black hair. She was probably a little bit lighter than me, and I've been seeing her in dreams. And it's been about 3 dreams she's been in over the last month. And just the other night I had another dream, man. And it's amazing. Seeing her in these dreams, I see a light in her eyes that is like, it's her, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not just dream action, it's not just like my mind. It's like there's a light in there that resonates with her vibration, her aura, her energy. And a while back, about 3 weeks ago, I had a dream where it was all I remember was being in this room and looking around. And if you guys know my dream life, for some reason, mirrors are always popping up in my dreams, and they're always a portal into some kind of answer or some kind of miracle or some kind of beautiful experience. And in this dream that I'm talking of now, there was this mirror in there, and I looked in the mirror, and what I saw back looking at me was my mom. And there was no words exchanged, but there was shock exchange. There was this eye contact that was just like, oh my God, I'm looking at my mom, and oh my God, I'm looking at my son, and we looked at each other, and there was emotions. And that's all I remember. I remember moving my face around, and she was mirroring back the facial expressions I was moving. And so I kind of interpreted that as like, once that part of me was healed, she can live in me in a way that she wasn't living in me when that part of me was blocked. That energy in me was blocked. And so I saw her in that dream. And it's funny, since one thing about my mom, man, if y'all got to see my mom, and man, I can imagine her being a person that makes videos and sharing thoughts and energy through her videos, because she was a radiant person, man. She was a beautiful person. Like, she had this glow about her, and she had this, just this loving presence where it calmed people down. My cousin and I use this analogy of, like, when you're around certain people, they're like a campfire. People crowd around for this warmth that you provide, for this light that you provide. And she did that. My entire family would come in from different states to go to my grandma's house for Christmas. And when she passed away, that kind of stopped happening, you know, and it's sad, but you know, it is what it is. But you know, she had this campfire like energy, and I've noticed that once I've healed up, my energy kind of is like that, you know, like, you know, I'll walk into a room and you can tell that my energy will disrupt the room in a positive way, you know, like, you know, there will be a light brought into the room, just, you know, something that I would notice, people would react, and my mother did that. And just the other night, I was on my grandmother's old street, uh, riding in the car with my family, and we're all in the car and walking across the street, like crossing the street to go to my grandmother's house, was my mom, right? And this one was different. Like, I got out the car, they stopped the car, you know, my dad was like looking, you know, my stepmom was, she was smiling, like she was like, you know, there was love in that interaction from her. That was really cool. And my brother and sister, I don't really remember what was going on with them, but I got out the car and I saw my mom there, you know, and I look at her and she looks at me, and this time it wasn't through a mirror, but it was like in the flesh, you know, it was in the flesh. And you know, my mom and my dad were about the same height. And what's funny is in this dream, the height of her was even accurate, you know. And she looked at me with so much joy to see me. And I couldn't just help but be a little kid again and run up to my mommy, you know, run up to my mom and hug her. I didn't say any words, like, but I got a hug from my mom, you know, like it's such a, you know, a beautiful thing, man. I got a hug from her. I was like, you know, I told her how much I missed her, you know, and I got the love up of my mom, man, and it was just, it was so cool. And you know, I'm so grateful for that experience. And so wrapping this all up and tying it all in, you know, if there's anybody in your life that, you know, has passed on, you know, and they're not, you know, here in the physical with you, do what you can to heal up that portion of your heart that's hurting. You know, cherish the memories you have and really, you know, let out whatever tears you gotta let out. You know, let out, smile, do whatever you gotta do to get your heart back in balance from that person passing on. Because once that portion of your heart is healed up, it's like it's a portal that opens up for energy to flow in, for consciousness to flow in, for spirit to flow in, and for that loved one to reside within you in a way that they weren't previously because you were hurting, you know. So allow that part of you to heal up, man. Do what you got to do. Talk to whoever you got to talk to. I'm here to talk to if you need somebody to talk to. But heal that portion of you up, because, you know, it opens up the doorway for something special to come into your life once you do, man. And, you know, it's amazing how I've been affected since healing up. And I'm looking forward to more dreams, because I know there's more. I know there's more that has to be said. And as, you know, I evolve and grow and open up and raise my vibration, I have a feeling there'll be much more advanced and intricate interactions with my mother that right now I guess I'm just not ready to receive. So something to think about, man. Really special experience, man, and I cherish it, and I'm so grateful for it. So yeah, I just want to share a little bit of that for you guys. I got other dream stories and stuff I'll talk about, but you know, that was the one that had to get out. You know, that was the one I had to share. So if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like it, you know, share it. And if you've had any similar experiences, leave it in the comments below, you know, and share with everybody else who may be going through that. If you have any ideas that can help people through that kind of, you know, trauma or that pain, share it below. You know, I love to exchange with you. They love to exchange with you. And we can all grow together. All right? So much love. Until next time. Y'all be easy.